Is trading worth it? Now, after being in this space, or after trading for 8 years and being in the prop firm space for coming up 6, I've seen a lot of traders come in and a lot of traders leave without making any money. And if I was to go back into when I first started trading and set myself up for success, there are a few key things that I would take into consideration. One of those things are just expectations. When I first got into trading, it was coming off learning how to do Amazon FBA, and I had an Amazon store and whatever. Not going to go into that. E-com, all of these different make money online, and then it got into crypto. But my expectations when I was in crypto, because everything was going up and I was making money, I thought I was a genius, and I thought that is the way that it is all the time. And unfortunately, very quickly, I found out that it's actually not. There are expectations that will hold you back, and there's also expectations that can push you forward. And if I could give myself an expectation, it would be that the time frame of me actually making any money wouldn't be 1 year, 2 year, but more 5 year, 6 year. It doesn't mean within those time periods you're not going to have times where you're making good money, but the issue with somebody turning around saying they're going to make crazy amounts of money in 1 or 2 years is it could happen. And there are people that have done that and become profitable in that short amount of time. But the likelihood it's not going to happen. The likelihood that you're going to be coming up against mental barriers and issues with beliefs and identity that kind of hold you into a place where you're not actually progressing. And you're going to make the same mistake, not once, not twice, probably like 15, 20, 30. You're just probably going to keep making the mistakes all the time. And it will hold you back till eventually you get to around about the 5th, 6th year, and you're making these mistakes a lot less, and you're starting to make consistent profits, and you're starting to build up your personal account, and you're making progression. But if you've got this expectation that you need to make money because everybody else is making money in 1 or 2 years, then you're probably going to push the leverage just a little bit too much. You're probably going to push your account a bit too much, and you're going to blow up and set yourself up for failure. So that's the one thing. Second thing is, what really are the fundamental things that you need to learn in trading that are going to push the needle further? And in my opinion, there's three things that you actually need, which are based to all of these different things that everybody teaches. And that's market structure, levels, and supply and demand. You have those 3 things in lock. All of the other bits that you're learning from ICT, SMC, SMB, blah, 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 or even EMAs or divert, whatever. If you've got the foundation of supply and demand, market structure, and levels, I think that sets you up to go and learn anything from anybody else. But as long as you've got that foundation there, it's a good base for you to then do other things. Thirdly, prop firms. There is no reason when you first start to learn how to trade, there is no reason to risk your money, your hard-earned cash that you've been saving and you've been putting aside from working long hours in your job, to go and put that on the line in a broker for you then to go on tilt and lose it all. Don't do it. There's no point. I'm a big advocate for not trading on, not just doing back testing and trading on a demo. I would go into a prop firm, something like the Fivers Bootcamp, and see if you can pass the milestones and the stages within the bootcamp with the risk parameters, with the drawdown levels, and seeing if you can actually follow your own rules or follow their rules. And that's going to show you that you actually have edge. Obviously, you should maybe do a little bit of back testing, a little bit here, just so you can get a feel. But as soon as possible, go and do something like that it doesn't cost a lot of money. Their lowest account, I think, is like $50. but it gives you an account that you can play around with. It gives you an area where you can make mistakes without risking money, and you have parameters that are going to set you up for good trading habits when you go into your personal account. Now, I'm not saying prop is the only way of doing it. I'm saying prop is the only way of doing it with having a little bit of skin in the game, having the upside and not having all of the downside that you have when you're first learning how to trade. Once you do that, and once you have a little bit of consistency, you've built a couple of stats, you feel you have a system or a technique that brings in a little bit of profits and brings in money, and you're starting to get to those milestones of passing a level in a prop firm or even passing the prop firm. You may not even get the payout, but you're progressing towards that payout. Eventually, you will get to the stage where you're getting a payout, and you take that payout and you start adding it to your personal account, and you start developing and building your personal account. All of this stuff, all of this trading, all of the knowledge of yourself and of the ways that you like to trade are going to help you with so many different things. It's going to open your mind to investing. It's going to open your mind to macroeconomics and geopolitical impacts on the market. It's going to set you up for so many different things in your life as long as you take it a little bit seriously. Now, if you just put all your money into a broker, or you just put all your money into some type of low liquidity crypto thinking that you're going to make a lot of money and you blow it all, you're not coming back. You're done, because you will have such a bad taste in your mouth that you won't want to trade again. I've seen a lot of people come in to the prop firm space. I've been in operations in the Fivers. I'm in operations in another firm, which is primarily bringing on brand new people onto the prop firm space. And I do see how people operate, and people are operating out of the idea that they're going to make a lot of money quick. And that is the exact thing that blows people up. So have the expectations, learn those 3 fundamental things, and you can do it all for free. You don't need to pay anybody anything. And then obviously do the things that you have the most reward for the minimal amount of risk, and that is prop firms. So here you're going to see a video that somebody having an opposing view to mine, saying that prop firms are a scam and should never use them. I did a reaction video towards that. So if you want another opinion on why prop firms are probably bad and why you should never use them, watch that video and make your own mind up. But this video was just to help out the kid that was first starting to get into trading and had this expectation that he's going to make money fast. Because now I'm in it myself, having one of those little bit of a dip, which you will have in your trading. And sometimes it's nice just to step back and just put everything into perspective again. So there you go. Click on the video and I'll see you in the next one.